Paw Patrol. We love Friendship Day. It was Friendship Day in Adventure Bay, and the Paw Patrol pups were getting ready to celebrate. Sky and Rocky decorated the lookout, and the rest of the pups made cards for everyone in town. I love Friendship Day, Sky said as she hung a colorful banner. It's just so friendly. Paint cannons ready, Marshall announced. He squirted the pup-shaped cards with different colors. An ocean blue card for Captain Turbot, apple red for Farmer Yumi, and broccoli green for Mr. Porter. When the paint was dry, Chase put the cards into envelopes, and Zuma licked the stamps. Yuck, Zuma said with a groan. I wish we had liver-flavored stamps. Marshall loaded the cards onto Rubble's digger. On their way to give the cards to Mr. Postman to deliver, they passed a spooky house. A friend of a friend of a friend told me a creepy critter lives there, Rubble whispered. Something scratched at the old fence, and the pups sped away. The pups found Mr. Postman just as Mayor Humdinger from Foggy Bottom walked up the street. A mischievous kitten from the Catastrophe crew was at the mayor's side. We have some friendship cards that need delivering too, said the mayor. Suddenly, the kitten launched a flurry of hat-shaped cards that knocked over Mr. Postman. My ankle, he exclaimed. How will I deliver all these cards to those deserving folks? This was a job for the Paw Patrol. The pups went to work delivering the cards. Sky carried some to the mountains. Zuma took some out to sea. Marshall handled the rest. Marshall's first stop was Hooty the Owl's tree, which was next to the spooky house he'd passed earlier. He climbed up the tree and slipped. The bag of cards fell into the yard. Marshall needed to get the cards, but what was that noise? Was Rubble right? Was there a creepy critter on the other side of the fence? Just then, a mysterious shadow slid over the grass. Marshall jumped back into his truck and called Ryder. Hang tight, Marshall, Ryder said. I'll send Rubble to lift the bag out with his crane. Rubble was there in a flash. He backed his digger up to the fence and lowered the crane's claw to lift up the cards. But just as he was about to snag the bag, the creepy critter grabbed it and darted into the house. Oh no, now what? Marshall asked. Maybe we could knock on the door and ask for the bag back, Rubble suggested. The two pups walked slowly up the path to the front door and knocked. The door creaked open. Hello, said an older woman, smiling. I'm Miss Marjorie. The pups sighed with relief. Miss Marjorie wasn't scary at all. What about the creepy critter that lives here? Rubble asked. You mean Maynard? Miss Marjorie said. He's just a grouchy old raccoon. Maynard wouldn't hurt a fly or a pup. Ryder caught up with the pups at Miss Marjorie's house. Wouldn't making a new friend be the best way to celebrate Friendship Day? Marshall asked. Rubble and Ryder agreed, so Ryder invited Miss Marjorie to help him deliver the last of the cards. Then they all drove to the big Friendship Day party at the Adventure Bay Town Hall. Friends new and old were there. Miss Marjorie, the pups, Mr. Postman, and even Mayor Humdinger. Everyone agreed that Adventure Bay was definitely the friendliest town around.